Hello, Washington City. Mayor Staheli here. We're in the middle of another hot southern Utah summer. We're surviving several days of 100+ degree temperatures. We've survived some heavy monsoonal rains, and yet we had a pretty good July. One of my favorite events was the Mayor's Cup. This was a golf tournament at Green Springs Golf Course. And this year we partnered with the Washington Rotary Club, and we did it for a cause. And that cause for this year and future years is the local chapter of the Utah Food Bank. As a result of this tournament, we were able to donate $2,500 and 500 pounds of food. Additional events that were fantastic: our Independence Day, 4th of July celebration, and our Pioneer Day celebration. So let me personally thank all of those who were involved, especially the city staff who often go unseen and unnoticed, but also those civic organizations like the Lions Club, our youth council, and even the church groups. Their participation was welcomed for Pioneer Day this year. One of my favorite parts is the annual fireworks on Pioneer Day. So thank you to our fire department for hosting that, for keeping us safe, and for all of the education that they gave us on the proper discharge and use of fireworks during July. Now, as we settle into August, historically we've seen a bump in the number of accidents. And that's in large part to the children going back to school. You're going to see increased pedestrian traffic, those on foot, those on bikes and scooters, and then you're going to have some newer drivers heading over to the high school. Let's be cautious, let's be aware and drive defensively so that we don't have that typical bump. Let's level that spike out a little bit and have as few of accidents as possible. You are going to see a little bit of changes to those traffic patterns. Of course, George Washington Boulevard is now open. Washington Dam Road is complete, but you're also going to see the addition of signalized traffic lights on Washington Field Road at 3090 South and George Washington Boulevard, formerly 3650 South. Now, if your lawn's like mine, it's a little dry. Don't worry about it. It's going to come back in the fall. I have to continue to stress conservation. Most households use the majority of water outside for irrigation. So anything we can do to limit our watering and not be tempted to overwater, that really helps. You've heard me talk about the removal of non-functional turf. You've heard me talk about the rollout of advanced metering infrastructure. My message in the newsletter this month is about the need for quite the undertaking, and that's for a regional reuse system. I invite you to go ahead and read that in the newsletter. If you see me around town, ask me about water. Ask me about any of these topics of water. And until then, I'm Mayor Staheli.